So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
He's in a great position here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lampard. Messi. Bastoni attempts a clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then. And it's Messi. Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gnabry. Messi. Gnabry has it in a wide position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bastoni gets it clear. Great ball, and he's in here. And Messi! That's another chance. Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gets into some space. He's got away. Chucky! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Hakimi. And he's had it nicked away. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Rivaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Big chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So once again, we're underway.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so
Oh, real chance! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Van Dijk. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Lampard, and it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Gnabry. Messi. It's a searching pass. Lampard. Rivaldo. Tries to pass it through. It's Van Basten! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That is good strength. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's picked out the run. Messi. And that's been won straight back. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He has a look up. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rivaldo. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Timber does really well to win the ball there. It's crossed into the middle. Milan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that has been cleared. And it's Lampard. And he's in on goal. Very nicely done. Rivaldo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll search. Cherki! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cherki really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Lampard, out to the left it goes. And he welcomes it in. Now it's good. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, they've got it back in a... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Showing good feet. Rodri. That'll be a throw-in. And he's been shifted off it. Aimed in towards the centre. Adams clears it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Park Ji-sung. And it's Park Ji-sung. Cross goes in there. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Early ball out from the back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Khan. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Messi. Oh, it's played in. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he can clear it away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Messi. It's Van Basten! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That's a good ball out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Kukçu. Adams. Now it's Messi. Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half.
And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Van Basten. So we've reached the hour mark. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. Chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. And he skips past his man. Cherki! He should have put that one away.
Cherki has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Gnabry. Might be danger here. And the shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And this is Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. And this is Lampard. Lampard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's look. And that will be it. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Messi picking up the map.
So somebody really just wants to tackle. Come on. Them is already doing us dirty. Let us see what this guy has. Possession. The reason as to why I've muted myself is because of this background music. If you guys can listen to. Do I have orchestrator to play style? Possession. Wow, this guy is worse. Just look at it. How far it has dropped. Orchestrator goal poacher. Do we have so I think let me do this and let me just remove this guy. It doesn't look like it's going to help me with anything. Out wide. Okay. I don't know why that Ryan guy has really not. Why you got to worry? You have to. You have to get top. You have to get top. Top 1 million. Like. You have to top 1 million like on this ranking. This ranking here. Wait. Color. Let me get red. Yeah. This one. I see this ranking. Top 1 million on that ranking. Top 1 million on that ranking. They will give you for the next season. So let me reset this guy. He has just been really terrible. Let him play attacking midfield. Maybe he'll do better at attacking mid. My defense, don't worry. This is a tactical way of playing. It's crazy playing. It's not recommended. It's risky. In fact, I'm losing a lot of games because of this. I just want to learn how to use the back three in that format. So we are taking from two bars, 2 network bars and above we can take, but anything below 2 network bars. I think we can let. There's one problem I'm having with my Cruyff. He's not trying to learn double touch. He has refused to learn double touch. I shall see. Let us see this Ryan. sometimes people just get lucky. Look at network. Look at that prompt message. So funny. Coins. Oh, the partnership is.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Costa Conta.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Referee's given a throw. And it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again.
This game when they want to
Paris Saint-Germain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Survived.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
What?
Nice interception, well timed.
Van Basten.
That's going to go a long way. Just eases him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, it's come loose. Out for a throw. Messi.
Messi. That guy
Pedri.
is fast, Silvestre.
Now it's Lukaku. Cherki. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Come on.
Pedri. And this is Lukaku. That has been slung wide.
Let's get a goal first. Let's like so that we can the YouTube algorithm will.
Cherki. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
For more people to.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Gnabry. Cherki is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Can he finish? Lampard. Now it's Van Basten. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
It's being too far.
And here's Lewandowski.
A bit closer.
It's Lukaku! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Very far away.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank. Good chance here!
Come on.
And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Being very far
So your
away.
views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Messi. Cherki. It's Lampard. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. Cruyff! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Almost an hour gone. Now it's Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gnabry picks it up out wide. That's the corner kick. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot!
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, center.
Spread it left.
A central ball.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Threads one in. Ronaldinho.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's through here. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Nicely spread.
There's nothing.
Gnabry could try cutting inside here.
Him.
He has found a way through. Cherki.
Let's just leave him. Yes.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Gives up.
Cruyff voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
John number any. I think Ariani any. My. Well, Ariani. So far today we have not got any network issues. Yesterday we lost we were on TikTok live and we lost 3 games because of network. I think this Ryan Cherokee, we're not taking 1 star, 1 bar network. There's no way. At least we take 2. Tieka memi beach.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously. And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball. Wriggles his way through. And it's Kukçu. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And that's really well manoeuvred. That has been slung wide. It's played through for him. He's... Hazard! And again the keeper stands strong.
Hazard really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Van Basten. And here's Messi. And he's well positioned here. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. And he's played it back. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hazard. Hazard. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And it's Lampard. Threads one in. Now here's the... climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A lot of space ahead. And Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nicely weighted ball. Lofted in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fernando Torres tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lampard, Kukçu. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it,
the only scary thing
it looks a
in such
fair
matches
reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some
There's a
incisive
very
play
high
one
chance
side,
they
battling
get a
qualities
draw.
on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some
it's very
caution,
loud.
Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Tries to get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
This their second corner of the game. Yamal! And this is Torres. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Who's looking wide? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Danger averted for now. Spread it left.
Feyenoord really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Van Basten. Showing good feet. Can he finish? It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught. And another try! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Ah, no.
And he's cut it out. Shoots!
It was even supposed to be for the
Euphoria,
midfielder.
utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
One thing that I'm afraid of in such matches, there's a way somehow you can end up with a draw. Let me reduce this volume. Okay, this one. Main volume. I think it's too high. Yeah. There's a way you... Mr. KJV, how are you doing? How are you doing? Sometimes you have to run. Sometimes we run away. You hear that sound of run away. Two network bars, obviously, you're going to take it. So one funny thing with such matches, like there are some matches whereby you're trying to do like your level best, but then there's a way you cannot go through. Like you're not scoring, then you score like one goal. Usually when you're playing towards the 70th minute, around there, the 80th minute, you end up conceding. Now you see this guy who doesn't want to play. Let me play this guy. So he cannot be a new player because he has this Tony Adams, and that card was for a long time ago, and he has Pedri. So this guy could actually be just a disorganizer on the block. He's going to disorganize me. You know about those situations whereby you know you're good and then you just put on a weak team just to disorganize your...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Lampard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here.
It's my chance.
But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
For you guys. If you're recording,
what a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation.
I'm going to kill this guy.
Cruyff!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found a way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
No.
Ended up in no man's land. Still goalless at the moment. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's away! Lovely ball and a chance! And he's done it!
This is how they are going to do
There is the breakthrough! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
So the fail!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Not so good, this guy.
Now it's Messi. Lampard goes looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Lampard. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Cruyff.
Yeah. My first touch.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff. Now it's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. That's good vision. And that could well leave a mark. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Yildiz, it's okay.
Cruyff. And it's Van Basten. Threads one in. Yildiz. Looking for options for movement. Short changes him with that pass. And there is the half-time whistle.
All that good, so
there's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Van Basten, he's on it, can he get away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance to deliver. It's a mighty effort!
Yeah.
It's a goal!
It's not all that
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the
That
ball.
was not
Made a classic move and
pass.
made it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when
Change
you've
it
got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to
Oh my
finishing.
goodness.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And they're back in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Johan Cruyff, number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
11,
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
coming on the
Rijkaard makes the interception.
15, Hazard,
Tries to play it through.
21,
Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank.
Chouameni, number 20, Batistuta.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break.
Hazard!
Lampard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Serginho. Hazard in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Can he get on the end of this? Face shot at goal! He has done it! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
There's the shot! Goal! Right back in the game! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Gnabry tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the finish!
Trust me, I tackled.
And he hits the net!
Trust me, I tackled.
And there we have it, the 2-goal
This
cushion.
guy just did not want
The
me to
lightness of
tackle.
step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
And that
Anyway.
is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end
stats are
virtually unavoidable.
Okay, we have lost 1 game so far today. I think let us get sub 5 wins. Someone should tally, someone should tally. Huh? Not 1 bar, we are not taking 1 bar. Let's like the live, guys. We like so that the algorithm.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Messi totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Messi, and Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cherki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quarter of an hour played. Great defending, strong and determined. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Now it's Messi. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Gnabry. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Gnabry. Cherki. And he cuts out the supply. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most convincing of passes. Kukçu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lampard. Spread it left. He's on it, can he get away? And he's on it, Cherki! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Milan are doing very nicely. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Major stations. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3, Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
And we're underway again.
Number 10, Bukayo Saka.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gnabry. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. The perfect script, the perfect outcome, a date with immortality. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Played down the flank, not the most accurate pass. And it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lampard. Cherki.
Such good technique.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Cafu.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. That's going in strongly.
Lampard. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lampard. Milan have reclaimed it. Oh. Big chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's become a case of men against boys. Knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got tall. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro. Hernandez. Beckham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi gets into a good position. And it's Beckham. Looking to play him in. And that's been drilled in. Spread out to the left. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. Messi. Oh, just skips past his... There's the shot! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gnabry. Cherki can so cleverly bypass the press. Pedri. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kukçu. And Adams. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham. That's the end. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That was a successful whooping. So what I'll do is, what we shall do is, play one match, then we shall play more games in the night. I really liked streaming on YouTube today. Banana one bar. I did not see that one bar. We are going to suffer. We are going to suffer. I wasn't paying attention, guy. So we shall finish this game. Hopefully the network doesn't do us bad, because I wasn't paying attention. I would have cancelled the one bar thing. Let us give some of these guys chance to play. Aubameyang, Eden Hazard. This is Diego Forlan. We also give him a chance to play. Aurelien Tchouameni, chance to play. The way I don't trust Saliba, there is something between me and Saliba. We don't sync very well. Saliba is the master of ruining my games. Saliba knows how to annoy me. Seriously. Serious annoying. This Saliba. Good start. 87 speed, 78 acceleration. So for Diego Forlan, since he doesn't have double touch, we are going to be doing what? Fake shot and shoot. Fake shot and shoot.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. 26th of May 2005, Istanbul, and one of the most famous of all famous comebacks in football, and this man was its catalyst.
Well, come to think of it, Peter, he has a fair share of famous comebacks over his career, but if you think context, this has to be it.
3-0 down at half-time, and his header just after the break sparked that extraordinary miracle against one of Europe's team's finest defences. It is, of course, the legend, the leader, that is Stevie G. Great vision, and he was quick to react. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run, looking for options for movement. Beckham. And it's Forlan. Played back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
That's a good ball out wide. Saliba. Beckham.
Manchester United really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And it's Forlan. He's on it. Can he get away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's neat. Tchouameni. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Van Basten. And they can counter here. The muscular approach does pay off here. Gerrard. Beckham. Nicely aimed pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Here's Tchouameni. Now it's Van Basten. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cherki. And this is Forlan. Great ball, and he's in. Cherki! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Cherki has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
And a chance! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! How very smart. He just got it right.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Gerrard
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
threads one in. Back into the middle. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Plays a sharp little ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard played back into the centre. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hazard. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Beckham. Kukçu. And this is Lucas Moura, and he's lost his man here. And it's Lucas Moura. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's at the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Cherki taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly.
Yeah, guys. So that was supposed to be the last match, okay? But we are going to stream again on YouTube today at around what time? 9 p.m. East African time. So 9 p.m. East Africa, 9 p.m. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Juba, 8 p.m. Nigeria, 7 p.m. Ghana, 6 p.m. South Africa, 8 p.m. Yeah, something like that. England, 7 p.m. The UK, 7 p.m. So we're going to stream later in the night, but yeah, this was actually a very good stream. YouTube. At least I didn't lag today at all. Yesterday we lagged a lot streaming on TikTok. I don't know why. We lost 3 games yesterday due to lags, and yeah. At least today we lost 1 game. We had, I think, about we had 6 wins before, so we have added up to 5 wins and 1 draw. 5 wins, 1 draw, and 1 lose. So guys, I'll be seeing you all tonight. Thank you for tuning up for the stream.